Good evening, wonderful people. It is Tuesday, August 26th of 2025. It is 8 p.m. and you are still in the land of the living. God saw fit that you are here right now, and we're going to bless him. We're going to thank him for that. It could have been another way, but he chose to keep you alive right now. Do me a favor, let people know that we are live on the Facebook page of Sunshine Camila. We are live on the YouTube channel, which is the name of the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are live on Twitch, and I love it. I love it here. I love it here. All right. So let them know it's about to be a dope place. You know, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You are literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again since I started this show in 2020. As I always say, I have some of the dopest guests on this side of heaven, and tonight is no different than any other night. You about to meet a wonderful entrepreneur, and I'll let her tell her own story. But yeah, you ever met somebody and you be like, "Are we twins?" That's how me and her is. Like, we straight up. I don't want to say vinegar and water, but let me tell you, don't come for her, or you just don't want these problems. However, I'ma say it this way. Don't do it. All right, so I'm gonna read her bio real quick. Let somebody know that we are live, and we're gonna get into her bio, and then we're gonna get started with our new village. Just to let you know, I had to change my time because school has started, the last semester of my college career, and I had to change because I don't get out until a certain time, and I didn't want to be rushed, and I want to give my guests my ample time and attention without feeling like I'm rushing in from school. So bear with me till December when we are here at 8 p.m. I have a couple of special editions coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. So I'm gonna read her bio real quick, and then we're gonna get into this wonderful conversation. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go. Alicia Young, 38-year-old Detroit native and proud mother of two. Throughout her life, she has faced many challenges, but has persevered through them all with strength and determination. Family and her faith in God has always been the foundation of her journey, shaping her values and fueling her drive. Her spiritual walk with God has truly enhanced in ways she never truly envisioned, and her focus has shifted from being self-driven to God-driven. She is an elder at our church. I said our church. New Beginnings Worship Center, a dedicated entrepreneur, a recent graduate of Oakland University, and a host of many other things. Known for her resilience, relentless work ethic, and deep compassion, Alicia is committed to protecting and uplifting the ones she loves. Alicia believes that people, much like projects, thrive with clear objectives, guidance, and support. She embraces the idea that success is never achieved alone. Everyone needs others to help them reach their fullest potential. Her life's mission is simple yet profound: to be a difference maker in the lives of others while ensuring that she continues to grow and make a meaningful difference in her own. So guys, village, wherever you may be, you could be out shopping. You could be in the grocery store. I don't care where you are. I need you to stand up, raise your arms all the way up, not right here, all the way up. Get ready to say what I need you to say. If you in your car, I need you to safely pull over. Roll down the windows, turn down the music. And if you feel like it, get out and get ready to say what I need you to say. Raise your arms up too. And I need you to scream to the top of your lungs, welcome, entrepreneur and elder, Alicia Young, to the show.
Hey, thank you so much, Sunshine, for having me. This is like real life sisterhood.
I don't think they heard that. Let me turn this music down. Now, what you say?
I said thank you for having me, Sunshine, and this is real life sisterhood right
Oh, okay. Mm, 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 mm. So, like I stated earlier, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, New Beginnings Worship Center. My no, let me see. Let me calm down. Whew. My apostle is in the building.
Our
Yeah, my bad. Our apostle is in the building. Shadana Anderson. Yes, 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 yes. All my sisters from Cali, all the way from Texas, and all the way over here and over there, they are in the building. I hope y'all ready. I had to tighten down my wig today, so.
Well, it's better weave than wigging it, because that's
listen. We got the seatbelt on. Remember, in the back, the seatbelt. Anyway. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Again, I was so blessed and honored to have this one on the show. I think coming back home, she has been the welcoming person that has pushed me in the spirit, has pushed me physically. That's how I know she related. Yeah, she is her. So again, my other sisters are in the building. As we apostle call her, Elder Princess is in the building. My sisters in Cali.
Hey, what's California?
It's hot, y'all, already. Let me turn this fan on because God is definitely in the building. And it's hot.
That's the spirit.
All right. We're going to get started. As you are looking at the table right now, this is definitely an entrepreneur, and we're going to get into conversations of how she got into this. We're going to talk about some serious life and death situations, and we're going to talk about the future of this one, as we would say. I will say on record, sometimes you just don't know where the real help is going to come from. When you thought you figured it out, God be like, nope, that ain't it. Yeah. Support, the word support, when it comes to her, is an understatement. Sometimes that's all we want is somebody to love us and support us. We have a good product. We are the good product. But we have been so misused and mishandled, abused on every level, that sometimes we forget that we really are the answer.
Wow.
Recent times, and I would say in the last 2 weeks, if that. Nope, I'm gonna go back. There was a moment where in ministry, I was being ministered to, and I didn't have to look for open arms. She was already there with open arms. She literally not only prayed me back, encouraged me back, but she was fanning me and rubbing my back at the same time, right? And her spirit is so huge, and she don't play when it comes to God and the things of God. Y'all thought that I was crazy. And when it comes to the people that we love, don't do it.
Don't do it.
One day, she didn't know I was watching her, but something had transpired, and I said, oh my goodness, she is mean. And she got it bad, worse than me, because not only do she got the look, she got the mouth to go with it. And then if you don't stop playing, her hands is going. I'm trying to.
Ooh wee. Yeah.
And then on top of that, yes, God, thank you for reminding me, Father.
Oh,
We have something else in common. On top of loving God and loving the people of God, we both love macaroni and cheese. Yes.
shouts out to macaroni. Not just any macaroni and cheese, though.
Apostle. Woo.
That their apostles.
Woo.
God. That their apostle. Ooh, it'll make you
Woo.
shout. It'll make you shout. Your feet will just get the go.
I didn't I say, wait, did I fasten this week or not? Well, it's too late to find out. Woo! She showed me a plate today. I said, Jesus!
Hello?
Why is she torturing me like this?
Won't he do it? That means it's coming soon. That means another one is coming soon.
What, macaroni and cheese?
I'm just speaking it into existence, manifestation. I know Apostle hears us, so we're just manifesting. That's all. That's all.
I'm a witness that God will do it in 7 days, won't he do it?
Okay. Ooh, Lord. Why you take my mind here, Sunshine? Because now, okay, come on back.
Come on back.
Come on back.
Yes, the mac and cheese. Yes, Lord help. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. He'll do it in 7 days. He'll do it in less than 30 minutes if you let him.
If you let him.
Woo! Hallelujah.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jesus.
God help me.
I feel the spirit. Woo! My goodness. Oh, Elder Ginger is in the building. Let's go.
What's up, Elder?
Listen, we in here acting a nut. Ooh. Jasmine, hey. Hey, y'all. All right, let me get into this serious mode. Okay,
Yeah, bring me back. Okay.
I can't because I smell the macaroni and cheese. Like it's in my nose.
I can taste it. Woo. You can taste the air. Yeah.
Woo. Ooh. Why do we do that anyways? We growing like what is that?
I don't know. It's natural. I don't know.
It looks nice, I guess. Anyway. Yeah. Is my G-Mind here? I don't see her. All right. So Apostle said you irritating. She said you is irritating, not y'all. I was interpreting.
That's all. It's just manifesting. That's what he said in the word. Manifest. He
speak those things as though they were. Hallelujah.
Yes. Yes. You got to ask me a question so I can get my head and my mind back.
Oh, I'm supposed to ask you a question. I'm still stuck on the macaroni and cheese. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second.
Jesus, help me.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, all right. So first question is going to be, how did your upbringing shape you to be who you are today?
It taught me how to be a fighter. And that's not just in the physical. but more so a fighter and resilient, how to push through adversity. You know how people put you in a box and put you in a category, and because you're in that category, they assume that you're not going to aspire to be what God designed you to be. I pushed through all of that. I literally fought my way through life, and like I said, not just in the physical. And to be here, to actually even be alive, is already a gift in itself. But beyond that, being able to conquer those fears that I once had and overcome so many different things when I wasn't sure what I was going to do, where I was going to be in life. I was just literally walking through life. I I didn't have no real design for myself, not knowing that the design was already created by the creator. And I was just trying to figure it out every day. It was a struggle. Every day, got to roll on. But overall, it just taught me how to push through no matter what. No matter what come what may, you got to push through because there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that's a cliche. I know that's a cliche, but it's so profound because there really truly is light at the end of it all. You may not see it. I didn't see it, but I'm glad I'm here to finally see it.
Yeah. And that's the good thing about, when you hear those moments of Apostle always talking about how people have talked so much about you, negative things, that sometimes we might have sat there and ate the slop
Yeah, we did.
and believe the lies of the enemy, that you're not going to be something, you're not going to make it, you're not going to do all of this. But then there's a still small voice that God sends an angel or him himself say, you know what? Don't believe that. I got
Yeah.
more for you. Come a little closer. Come on in the house. I
Yes.
promise you, it's gonna be well worth the wait.
Yeah.
And then the glory just keep like, what, God, for me, little old me, you got all this. See, the thing that got me, and we're gonna move on to the next one, is in the story of Cinderella. She was believing the lies that they were telling her.
Yes.
When really she was the chosen one.
And that's why. That's why they were saying what they were saying. And then the thing is, you have people in your life that see your potential and they want to do everything in their power to stop you from reaching your fullest potential. And that in itself sometimes is not always who you think it is. The people who are for you is not always the people you think are for you. And then vice versa. The people who you think are against you are not always the people who you think are against you. It's literally the people closest to you sometimes, or people who see you from afar. They see your potential and they want to do everything in their power to make sure they stop your potential. And that I had to fight all the way through.
Yeah, the haters.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm excited because as God is blessing the house, is you're seeing individuals blossom even more to really believe that, oh, he coming down my street. If it's happening for her and him, oh, I'm right there. I'm next door. I'm next.
Yeah.
This is why we have to testify. It said we are overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and there's two parts, not just one.
You're right.
So when God started blessing, ooh, and then they can see it. So I'm gonna say every product that you have, because I am an apostle is on here, that all your stuff is gonna sell out.
Come on. I speak that. I receive that. Jesus' name.
It literally only take one person. It literally only take one advice or one help to get you to your destiny. Yeah. Is destiny calling you?
Oh, come on with it.
Do you hear it?
Oh, come on with it, sunshine. Are you listening is the question.
Listen, don't have me throw this mouse or somewhere, okay? Don't make me do it. Don't.
Why?
Yes.
But answer this though. Why do destiny got to chase us? Why we not going to destiny?
Listen, that's a good question because I'm no longer running away from it. I'm running to it.
Yep.
The promised land was laid up for me.
Exactly.
I want it all.
Every ounce of it.
And not only am I gonna get the spoils, I'm getting everything the enemy stole like that. Oh, did you? Oh, he mad.
Yep.
Oh, he mad. It's still gonna go through. It's still gonna happen.
It's still gonna happen no matter what.
Oh, he trying it, but it's okay. It's still gonna go forth. So why you wasting your time, sir? Woo.
Here.
I need you to tell us a I remember when story.
Okay. I told Apostle I was going to talk about this. I remember when I'm gonna take you through the guidelines. I mean the timelines too. It was August of 2021. I was doing this thing where I was hosting a karaoke event for one of my homegirls who had it at her hall. And so I would do it weekly. But this was during the year where COVID, the outbreak, it was even worse than it was first year. So I remember her calling me while I was at one of these events. One thing about Apostle, y'all will know, that lady see, she hear, and she sees. So she called me, and I had to run out of the event so that I could hear her. Plus, I didn't want her to know where I was at. But during that time, I wasn't fully equipped to know who Apostle Shadonna Marie Anderson Bradley truly was.
You better say that whole name.
Yeah, full name. And now that I know, I'm crystal clear, Apostle. I'm crystal clear. But anyway, she called me and she like, hey. I was like, hey, Pastor. So I'm trying not to let her hear my background and still not knowing who she is. She see it in the spirit anyway. So she told me, we talked about a few things, but the main thing that she told me is that God said, third and final warning. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, what am I doing so bad that I gotta have a third and final warning? But it was two things. One, I was being disobedient because she told us to make sure during that time, mask up everywhere you go. Everywhere. Now that was the Lord revealing that to us at the church. And me, hard-headed, disobedient, I ain't listen. I mask when I feel like masking, and I didn't when I didn't want to. So when she said that, I was like, what am I doing so bad? And I'm like, this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, God, this lady always calling in the middle of the night too, because it was late. I'm like, why she not asleep? Why she not in the bed? So long story short, a month and a half after that conversation is when I caught COVID. And I caught COVID really, really bad to the point where my kids got sick and I got sick all at the same time. So while I'm trying to nurse them back to health, I all of a sudden need to be nursed myself. And I call her and I'm like, Apostle, the room is spinning. When I say the room was spinning, I was laying down and the room was spinning around me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And she's like, you need to go to the hospital. You got COVID. And I'm like, I got COVID. I'm like, wait. So I'm thinking, I don't have all the symptoms that the other people were saying that they had. I'm like, why is the room spinning and I'm getting hot? I'm like, didn't nobody say that was a symptom? But when she told me that, I was like, okay, but my kids were still sick. So anyway, I ended up spending 3 weeks in the hospital. And when I say, when God takes your breath, literal breath away, even if it's for a second, you begin to rethink everything you've ever done. And during COVID, during this period of time, you couldn't have visitors in the hospital. If you were in the hospital, you couldn't have visitors. You could not see nobody. You could not do nothing. So I literally sat in a room by myself, and it was nothing but me and God. And that's all it was. And when I say every day, crying, every day on prayer, oh yeah, I was on prayer every day. I'm like, I'm texting my prayer requests because I can't talk. And I'm like, so this was my third and final warning. And literally, she said that a month prior too. And so when I finally was able to be released from the hospital and get out, I said, not only will Apostle not have to worry about me, I'm whatever you say, man, we just gonna do it because clearly you are God sent and you see and you hear from the Lord for sure. I'm like, I'm listening whatever you say, but I had to really tune in to what God was telling me. And I didn't know I was running from a calling at the time. I knew I had something special on me, but I didn't know I was running from a calling.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, when I say everything was on pause during that time, I had to drop out of school because I had COVID in middle of September. And that's, we all know that's when school technically just
starts. Yeah.
So I literally had to miss an entire semester. I couldn't work. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't talk. So everything I was doing was texting. And I didn't want my children to see me like that because they would try to FaceTime me and I just would reject the FaceTime and just talk to them as much as I could. But literally, he took my breath away. And when I say I literally could do nothing but cry and say, mm-hmm, and mm-mm. I couldn't do nothing else. And not only did I appreciate my apostle, our apostle, that much more, I appreciated the fact that he told me while I was there, I'm not finished with you yet. Mm. And when he said that to me and I heard it loud and clear, I was grateful, but at the same time, I was wondering how much longer this was going to last for me. And literally, I was one of them long haulers because even after I got out of the hospital, I still couldn't go nowhere. My mobility was limited. And I couldn't even walk or stand for too long. I couldn't do anything until about maybe February of that following year. And so when I look back at that moment and at that time, and I say, not only did she love me enough to say what thus saith the Lord, but the Lord loved me enough to save me in that time. Because I had never been scared like that in facing death more than I did in them 3 weeks. And those doctors kept coming at me, coming in and out, saying, if you don't get the shot, it's a chance you'll get this again. I never got the shot, let's be clear. I never once took that shot. But it was just the mere thought that they noticed I was declining after the first 2 weeks of being there. I had pneumonia in both my lungs, and that's why I couldn't breathe on my own. So I had about 20% my oxygen, and all the rest, that 80% came from an oxygen tank. And they told me they were going to put me on a ventilator. But so, and not only did the church, I thank God for MBWC, and I thank God for my family too, because I know there was a lot of family that prayed for me. But not only did I get out, I got out at the time that she said. When I talked to her that third week, she said in 72 hours, you getting out of that hospital. Because at this point, I was recovering. And they was just holding on to me because they wanted to milk my insurance. Make sure y'all pay attention to your insurance claims and all of that stuff, Village. Please pay attention to your insurance because they will milk it if you let them. But she told me I was going to be home in 72 hours, and rest assured I was.
Mm. Sometimes, and I'm grateful that he allowed you to be here. Part of the support in the village, and they probably asked me, why do I say the village? Well, growing up, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was the village my immediate family, it was my neighbors, it was the church, it was the school, it was everybody who actually cared about you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're going to go back to those days where you have 2 or 3 families in one house. It's going to be that time where you might not have anything, but your neighbor have it. Y'all put it together and y'all have what is needed. No more being selfish with yourself. That song, I Need You to Survive, is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
As bad as you want to be independent and I worry about mine and all of that, no, that's not how God created us to be. That's not how he created us to be. Because that same person that you turn your nose up at or you don't like for whatever reason just might be the key that you missing.
Very true.
What is a lesson? Well, we kind of have an idea. What is a lesson that you learned the hard way?
Oh man. Beyond being hard-headed and disobedient, I learned that everybody's family is not the same. And I really had to learn this the hard way. So when I was younger, I had a childhood friend and she stayed down the street from me. Her family was complete polar opposite of my family. Completely different. And you'll understand why when I tell you the story. So she had these get-togethers, these barbecues that she always has, her family. And so she and her family, when I say they turn up, even the kids turn up, if you catch what I'm saying. So I wanted this friend, of course, we grew up on the same block. So regardless, I always looked at her as a friend, and my mom didn't always think she was my friend, but she had a barbecue one time and her family made this special sauce, right? And so they made this special sauce with alcohol in it, but I didn't know. So back then, when you ate at a barbecue, you not thinking that, oh, you probably don't want to eat those over there. This is for the kids. This one ain't. They never told us that anything was off limits as far as food wise. So they made these ribs with this special barbecue sauce with the alcohol in it. But again, I didn't know. So I'm tearing these ribs up. I'm eating these ribs like nobody's business. And I had no idea that there was alcohol in it. So, let me just leave that right there because devil trying to pick. So, next thing I know, according to my friend, I'm dancing on tables. I'm dancing on couches. I'm all over the place. But I'm not like doing anything provocative or anything. It's just I'm all over the place. And I never knew that there was alcohol in the drink, in the sauce. And I'm tearing these ribs up. So what I learned the hard way, one, you can't trust everybody. Okay? You can't trust everybody, and you can't trust everybody's food. You cannot eat everybody's food. Trust me when I tell you. But what I got out of that was I had to realize how much of a different world she lived in versus mine, my world, and where I come from. Because, again, I'm not immune or used to anything like that. My grandmother, when she cooked and had barbecues, my aunts, my uncles, they ain't never put no alcohol in nobody's sauce. Now, this is no shade to no family that does it, but as far as I'm concerned, how I grew up, if you had it like that, there was a section for the kids and then there was a section for the adults. But because her family didn't move or operate like that and no one told me, I didn't know I was drunk. According to her, I was drunk because I had so many ribs with this alcohol in it. So I definitely had to learn that the hard way. And even my mother at that time still second guessed if this friend of mine was really truly my friend. But during that period of time in my life, I was just happy to have any friends because I went through a lot. I struggled a lot with insecurities, with my looks, how I looked, and all of that. So the many amount of friends that I did have, I wanted to keep them. And she was one of those. So, but I couldn't eat her food no more. I ain't doing that. Still to this day.
I bet you did. Unfortunately, it was a hard lesson to learn, but even from your testimony, that is something that we should take for ourselves is, again, everybody can't be trusted. Every smiling face is not friendly.
Mm-mm.
Every
Nope.
person that say, hey, sis, hey, brother, is not really down for you. Unfortunately, some of us have been victims of having a good heart and taken advantage of, because you would think nobody would do some crazy stuff like that. Why would they do that to me? And I'm showing myself friendly. I'm doing all that God has called me to do. And be friendly, be nice to people. And no.
No.
But you have to get to a point where, as we say, your discernment got to kick in like, yeah, no, I see you. And not second guess yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what you saw, you heard what you heard, and go with it. You avoid a lot of drama and trauma if you do.
Yeah.
We have survived some horrific, diabolical stuff from people who say they love us. Ooh. I would say I wrote a book about it because I did. Ooh, girl.
Love that.
But even in that, I'm gonna put a shameless plug on that. You ever ask the question, how did you become who you are? So the book is, Can Prayer Change Things?
Mm-hmm.
Mark that, right?
Mark that.
But the question was that God had asked me is, how did a pimp and a prostitute become who they were?
Ooh.
Second question to that is, do you care? Third question is, can, will, and did prayer change things? Mm-hmm. Where are you in the story related to the pimp and the prostitute? Because we all know we got one, a few in your family, a few in your circle. You just don't know, because all prostitutes and pimps don't walk the street.
No.
Oh, let me ask you that. So what is the definition of prostitution? Is it exchange of goods? So for some, how you get your mortgage paid?
Ooh. Oh.
How did you get your wardrobe? What was you doing? Oh, that is called prostitution. And unfortunately for some, we were taught that, hey, if you gonna go that route, you better get what you can. And baby, ain't nothing for free.
Use what you got to get what you want, right?
Okay. People don't want to talk about that. They skim over that. But see, a good story and a good storyteller, a good author, you take them from the beginning, the middle, and then the end. Yeah. Nobody goes and flips to the back of the book and then go back to the front. No, you don't. We were taught you read the beginning. Don't miss the credits. Don't miss the title. Don't miss the subtitle, because it's telling you what's about to happen.
And don't miss it, because there are people who are hoping that you miss it.
Ooh, Alicia, stop it, girl. Stop it.
Real talk. If we really pay attention to society, we hope that you miss the mark when we're haters, when we don't want to see you grow, when we don't want to see you elevate. We hope that you do. So just know that your cheerleaders ain't always cheering in the most positive fashion. Some of your cheerleaders are the negatrons. Those are the ones, hope you fall, hope you fall. Those are those cheerleaders. There are cheerleaders, because look at it. There's cheerleaders on both sides of the opponent.
Absolutely. Hey, Wiley. Even in that story, the cartoon of the Transformers, this last one that came out in the last, 2 years or something? I didn't know that Megatron was really a friend until he got angry. Until he wasn't the chosen one. He didn't have the right heart. He wasn't in the right posture. Oh, I need the cue from myself so I can change everybody else to be like me. Come on, devil. Come on, y'all angels. Y'all want to be like, okay. But as Apostle said, what was the plan B, Dodo Bird? How you gonna save somebody else and you can't save yourself, Dodo Bird? I can't make it make sense, because it don't make sense. Dodo Bird.
It never has, and it never will.
Ooh, deception. Listen, don't get caught up by the hips. Y'all catch that tomorrow. Yeah. Don't get caught up by the handsome looks or the suit and ties or he flashing money. Don't get caught up. You know how many friends I lost, died, because they wanted to get caught up in the fast life?
Ain't nothing about this life fast.
Nothing. Don't get caught up.
Please.
Don't do it. It's not worth it at all.
Mm-mm.
Uh, if you can sit down. Oh, let me before I go there. What made you get into business for yourself?
Mm. Actually, it just kind of happened, but because of, as you guys can tell, I have this thing where the 90s for me, the late 80s, early 2000s, that was the best time in my life, I can say. Because I had all these different things that we look at as a culture. We were all over the television, whether it was through music, through movies, through TV, all of that. Like we had sitcom on top of sitcom, like back to back. We had whole stations where it was just nothing but us at a
Yeah.
certain time and all of that. And those were the best sitcoms to me. Those were the best movie time for me. You actually went to the movies. You wasn't Netflixing and chilling.
No. Mm-mm.
You literally went, got up, paid probably about $5 or $6
Yeah.
movie ticket. It was nowhere near where it's at now, but anyway. So everything about that era, I just loved. But as far as the business goes, it was a conversation that me and Apostle was having when I was doing my podcast. I used to do it on Thursdays. And you know, on Thursdays, everybody has Throwback Thursday on their
Yeah.
time.
Social media.
And so me being me, I never do what everybody else doing. I call it something else. So I called it Retro Thursday. And every Thursday we would have a question or something where it's like, think of your favorite cartoon shows or your favorite movie shows and all of that stuff. So I would ask that question every episode because we recorded on Thursdays. And so Apostle was like, I noticed that you wearing these retro gear all the time. Why don't you turn that into something? It really started with the salt and pepper jackets. Them salt and pepper jackets, I'm gonna have to show you too. Them salt and pepper jackets is really where it started. But she was like, why don't you just make this a thing and turn it into a profit? And I was like, well, I do it anyway. And I do love retro stuff and throwbacks and all of that. So I was like, okay, why not? So at first I just kind of started it just to start it. But once I started picking the items, because I specify certain items that I pick, I'm like, every time you look at my product, I want you to reminisce on something. Like when you see Hillman, you instantly think, oh, a different world.
World, yeah.
Right? When you think of No Limits, well, we think of No Limits, No Boundaries. I see increase, and we're going to receive that. But the other hand is Master P.
Yeah.
So a lot of my merch, I literally dedicated to that era where it was, to me, the best music, best culture, best fashion, just the best time overall to me.
And that makes sense. So when we talk about like the recent deaths of like Theo, well,
Yeah.
we know his real name is not Theo, but that's what we know him for. I don't care what other character he was, he's going to always be Theo. When it came down to some of the other ones like D from What's Happening or all of these other shows, it's like, your heart just came out because that's what you grew up on. It's personal, even though you never met them, but this is what you look forward to watching on a late night. You knew the Cosby's was coming on, and after that, you knew Different World was coming on.
Yep.
Give and take, like, no, this is what we were doing. So when those characters have passed away, that is a part of your memory of how you grew up. That's just like me saying, I'm late 80s 90s too.
Right.
So when I tell to a person who never saw the Goonies, it's like, what? Are you on Earth? You don't know about the Gremlins? What?
Right. What?
You never heard? Are you kidding me? And don't let me say ET. Like, what?
Oh.
How you not know these? What is you talking about? To the
Right.
point where some of this stuff is like, what is that? And why are y'all watching it? Y'all think that's entertainment?
Exactly.
As cheesy as some of that stuff was back then, that's all they had.
Mm-hmm.
We can go back to even when TV used to go off. How about that?
On its own.
Midnight, the TV went off.
Yep.
And
Sure
they
did.
got them bars, the color bars,
Yep.
and the Star Spangled Banner, the flag was playing, and then the
Yep.
TV went off.
Yep.
It even went from they blocking out where it was naked spots, they didn't kiss on TV. I remember all of that. To oh my God, y'all need to cover up. I used to be upset, and I'm just gonna say this. There was a point where they started showing maxi pass stuff on TV back
Yeah.
then. I was
Yeah.
so embarrassed. My daddy be watching commercials, and he just be like, "My daddy don't want to see that."
Right.
Like, that's embarrassing. But however, you
Mm-hmm.
can see the progression of what it used to be to
Yes.
now.
Yes.
When they
Mm-hmm.
just start letting the floodgates
Yeah.
open, oh, they flooded to
Yeah.
where's wholesome at? Do you know what that word means?
Mm-hmm.
Decent and in order. Do you know what that means?
That part.
Let me tell y'all something. Somebody said, I like you. They were talking to somebody else. Catch me in the spirit.
Okay.
They said, I like you because how you carry yourself. We like, what you mean? You covered up. Huh?
Yeah.
You covered up.
They don't want it all out. What's for them is for them.
I'm a throw.
What's for home is for home. It's certain.
Did I strap this wig down? Let me.
Ladies, please pay attention. If you wake up in it, don't go outside in it.
Wait, is we talking about lingerie? Which one you talking about?
Not just lingerie. How many people you see with bonnets on their head?
Oh, yeah.
How
yeah,
many
living single too. The Jeffersons, good. Yeah, we all in there. Okay, so one of them things, the testers, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember in I'm gonna get you sucker, right?
Yes.
Catch me in the spirit. He said, "Oh, she fine," and she got mad. They, and she was like, "Oh, you like this hair?"
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it on national TV. I'm not gonna do it, but my thought was, I almost took it off. He said, "Oh, you like these lashes? Oh, you like these fingernails?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got one for you. Like this leg?" And took her booty off.
Yes. And her. Yes.
Like, stop catfishing these people. How about that?
Oh, now I'm gonna throw something at you. Cause, come on.
Stop catfishing.
Oof. You catfishing your whole face, man.
The whole one.
The entire.
He like, wait, that is not what I went to bed, and I ain't drunk, and I ain't high.
He like, I'm gonna go ahead. She like,
what is that? You don't remember me? You didn't look like that.
No, that's not how.
So let's gonna say, if you gonna wear makeup or whatever the case may be, it should be enhancement or like little enhancement. Not that you need it.
Right.
Baby, I don't have to wear makeup if I don't want to. I don't have to, but I choose to.
Yeah.
because I look nice in it. But it's not a necessity. It really isn't.
No.
Cover up. Don't nobody want to see that.
That's what you have a home for.
Now I will say I did get some tattoos on purpose. You know, when you ain't all the way saved and you do things for attention, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you want to look? I'll give you something to look at.
Sunshine, stop it.
I'm telling the truth. I can
You
see if I was lying.
you right.
No morals at all. I ain't getting no tattoos to be hiding them for what?
You're right. That's true. That's true.
But on the flip side, nowadays, because I am saved, these become a conversation piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's the evangelism tools that the Lord is using. Not only in my tattoos, my piercings, my different hair colors and different styles, all of those wonderful things while you hating. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Somebody hating. Mm. Is it because they can't pull it off?
Oh, Alicia.
I'm sorry. What's your next question? I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Don't say that.
Oh man. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
That's why you shaking.
If you can sit down with somebody and have a conversation, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Mm. Um. hmm. I would have to say my father. Um. And the reason why is because I would just want to know, because I already know the Lord is proud of where I am, but I would just want to hear if my actual biological dad, are you proud of who I become?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I just I wondered that because when you make so many mistakes in your life, it's certain things you just realize that I didn't have to do that. Let's just be clear. We make mistakes, yes, but certain mistakes is not really a mistake. Sometimes it's just who we are and we're just showing our true colors and we're just doing what we're normally used to doing. And we do it because we want to do it. But there was a lot of things that I've done in my life. I'm not gonna say I live in regret, but certain things was definitely a lesson to me. But I just wonder at this time, with him seeing what he's seen in my life, would you be proud of who I became?
That's a good one. I have the same questions for my dad. Before my dad passed, he sent me a message back from God,
Hmm.
and it
Wow.
was just basically straighten up and fly right. Go back to your first love,
Hmm.
which was God in writing. And not too long after that, I wrote my first book.
Wow. So he encouraged you to
He
write.
encouraged me to do what I'm doing today. And
Mm.
my dad apologized to me for not being a great father. And I'm like, Dad, you were the best. But in
Right.
his eyes, he could have did more.
Hmm. Wow.
So before he left this earth, he asked for forgiveness from me
Hmm.
when I didn't think it was necessary. But for whatever reason, whew, he asked for it.
Hmm. Jesus.
Not knowing that was going to be the last time and the last conversation I was going to have with him.
The
So my question, even on that part, is not only were we asking the question of our own fathers, but now I want to ask the question, God, are you pleased with me? Woo!
that part right there.
After all we've been through, continue to go through, are you appreciative of who our Father is?
Yes.
You said that even when God literally took your breath away, we don't want to get to that point where we so close to death, then you want to
Right.
serve and love him when he loved you first, when he gave you life, and you just gonna smack him in the face with it. See, some people don't have this conversation that we having. They wish they could. They wish they can come back and be like, man, can I do it over? Nope, you can't. You had the opportunity and you didn't.
Yeah.
And let me say this while I'm here. If somebody don't want to be with you,
Ooh.
and they don't want you in their circle no more, it would be a wise thing to pack your bags and leave.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Because you get yourself in trouble when you don't. Because one thing I know, I ain't scared of the devil.
For what? No. No.
So it might be a wise thing. Just take the hint.
Take the clue. Get a clue. Something.
Something. Please. Now I'm gonna get off of that before I fall down the rabbit hole. Anyway.
Ooh, you and me both.
What is something people will be surprised to know about you?
I officially knew I was marked by the Lord when He had me born with a 6 foot and a 6 finger. When I was born with 6 fingers right here on my left hand and a 6 foot. And the doctors had to do the rope tie, you know, the rope tie. They had to tie it around in order to yank it off of my foot. I mean, on my hand. But on my foot, I had to get stitches. And I can still see the cut and the mark to this day.
Wow.
That fast forward to now, I know that was God's marking on me from birth.
You just mark, girl. Exactly. What makes you different from the rest?
Mm.
I got some ideas.
I don't move like everybody else. I don't talk like everybody else. I don't act like everybody else. I do not want to be nobody but Alicia. It's people that you inspire that inspire pieces of you or parts of you, and that's fine. But when you take someone's full identity and make it your own, that means you don't have self-identity. And you don't know who you are, not just in general, but you don't know who you are in God. And at this point, I know who I am in God, and people say this a lot, and I disagree. People really think I'm very nice. And I don't agree with that. It's certain things, yeah, I could care less about, but there are certain things I do care about. Like my family, like my friends, like my loved ones, like my church. When I care, I show it. When I don't care, I show it.
Mm. Amen. What motivates you to continue to keep going?
God, and only when I say God, God, and more God, I need just a little more Jesus. I do every day because the people who He has put in my life, like for you for instance, Apostle, the church as a whole, even my family, and even friends of mine who I even don't talk to or I do talk to. Either way, there's a motivation with everything. So, in essence, really, is everything and everybody around me really helps motivate me to keep going. But ultimately, the Creator.
Amen. I love the answer. What is your advice to the village tonight?
Listen to your apostles. Listen.
The real ones first.
The,
Let's be specific.
yes, you're right. You're right. The true men and women of God, and let's be clear, you know them by their fruits. So you know if they true or not. Okay? I'm not just saying every leader is the same, and I'm not saying every leader ain't the same because there's a lot that are. But when you have a true man and woman of God in your life, like we do, listen to them because they really truly don't mean to hurt you. They don't want to see you not happy. They don't want to see you unsuccessful. You are only as great as your leader.
Mm-hmm.
Under leadership, true leadership at that. So if you have a man or woman of God who really is truly inspiring to see the best out of you and want what's best, listen to them because they mean you well.
Amen. What is a balanced life? What does that mean for you?
A balanced life means having God in the midst of every little inch and part of your life. Making sure that you're considering feeling with every decision that you make, and making sure that if you do make a decision, that you check with God first. Be proactive in the spirit. Don't be reactive. And when I say that, I mean go to Him first, wait for a response, wait for an answer. If He doesn't give you one, sometimes not answering is an answer. So I just say
Mm-hmm.
balanced life is having Him at the center of everything.
My favorite part of the show. What is a song that will get you through every time and you gotta sing it?
Oh boy. Okay. Lord, deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is hurt me, hurt me. Oh Lord, deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is hurt me, hurt me. Because it's very simple and plain. Deliver myself from myself at all costs. Because I'm going to hurt before He does.
Um,
By Donald Lawrence and
Leandra. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believeth on him should not perish, should not perish, but they shall have everlasting life. I need to sing that again. Hold on.
Come on.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believeth on him should not perish, should not perish, but they shall have everlasting. Woo.
Oh, Jesus. Father God.
They shall have everlasting life if only you believe. If only you believe. He gave everything. Bianca's on. He gave everything for us. He died for us. And all he asking you to believe, you can have it. Everything he intended for you, you can have it. If only you believe, if you obey, you can have it. You can have the good of the land. You can have it. You don't have it because you don't believe. You don't have it because you didn't speak it. You didn't have it because you didn't manifest it. You didn't have it. Do I need to keep going? Or why you don't have it?
Listen.
But I know me. I'm going to get mine. All of it.
I have a poem or a poet that said, "Why ask for the cup to overflow when the ocean is available?"
Girl, you gonna make me throw this wig off. Stop playing with me.
I said, whoa. She said,
why are we thinking so small though?
Huh?
If the Lord said, why are we thinking so small? Let me ask this question.
Go ahead.
Yes, Alex. Listen. If the Lord told you your blessing was going to be so big that your help was going to need help.
That part.
Wait a minute. Let's break that part down.
Go ahead.
If your blessing was so big that you don't have room enough to receive it, right? Ooh. That your help is gonna need help. So come on, Peter in the water. Come on, Jesus. Come on. If you want to go in the deep, stop thinking so small. Ain't nothing in shallow water.
Ooh.
But some panfish. Which you can't get full on no panfish. How many you gotta cook to just get a meal?
Come on.
Let's go deep. How about that? Jesus said, cast out your net.
Yep.
That's what he said. I ain't said. He's like, listen, dude, this is what I do for a living. What you telling me for? I got this. He said, but nevertheless, since you said it, let me go ahead and do it. Not only did he do it, he came up with the boatload. So big that the help needed help. Come on, somebody. Come.
Help me.
Help. I'm drowning over here because I can't pull up. I can't pull up the blessings. What? I can't. I need some help.
I need
what?
Help.
I need help, Jesus. Send the boatloads. Not only, Alicia, are you ready?
Come on.
You come back. Everybody's got their fair share plus some.
Yeah.
Jesus said, you done with that. Come with me. So not only did I leave my profession, come on, Jesus. Yeah, y'all better follow me. Not only did I leave my profession,
come on, man.
I'm on to something else, and my village is taken care of. Oh, I didn't leave them in debt. Oh,
did not leave them. Because we all taken care of.
What? Didn't I say stop being selfish with yourself? Okay. Y'all will catch that tomorrow. And y'all got that one for free. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now we got that out the way. Let me put my music on. The doors of the church is now closed. Yes. We're getting ready for our tithes and
our announcements.
And our announcements for the night. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you understood everything that elder and entrepreneur and all the things that she is. And some of the stuff she still don't know who she is on something. Okay.
My sister being my sister. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. She still, it's still some digging.
It is.
You know the well go deep. You better keep digging, girl. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna need a bigger shovel at this point.
You need a bigger shovel. Oh, okay, that's fine. You need another boat too. What you need?
That part.
Do I need to buy you a boat?
Hey, our village helping the village. I ain't got no problem taking donations. I take all donations.
So this is what we gonna do. We gonna put her. This is her website. I need all of y'all that's on here who haven't already and you doing. I need you to open up your mouth and tell somebody about her website so you can go get your retro all day, every day. This is what we do. This is why we here. We need to support one another. You can't do it by yourself, baby. You just can't. That ain't how God made us. Nope. Stop being selfish. Support one another. As I stated again, my apostle Shadonna Anderson is in the building. All the new beginning worship center is in the building. Girl, I was tongue-tied. Tripping.
Apostle.
The family and friends is in the building. Let's go. The one and only Bianca Barber is in the building. Y'all talking about singing? What? You talking about her daughter, Harmony? What? Y'all better stop playing. That was a shameless plug, but however.
It was.
However, in 2022 I was able to write my first single book, even though I had books that I wrote with other people. But this one is mine, The Blueprint God's Design. God asked me the question, why are you trying to do my business? This is why you sick. This is why this is happening, because you trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Sit down somewhere. Reset and start over. Now I can say I can sit down on the seat, but some of y'all sit on the ground. Don't get up.
Don't even have a seat.
Don't have a seat. Sit on the ground. Lay on the ground. How about go to the altar? How about that? Ooh.
Jump
Girl,
off the
Camila, you talking too much. Anyway, in 2024, May of 2024, I wrote my second book, Can Prayer Change Things? It is out on Amazon right now. Please support that. I thank you in advance. Asking the question about the pimp and the prostitute. Where are you in the system? Where are you in the process?
that part.
Are you the looker? Are you the helper? Are you what are you doing? So you just gonna let them fall? You just gonna let them be? What you here for? Get the book and we can talk about it.
Yep.
While we talking about books, I have just finished writing number 3 on July 4th. By the end of the year, the third book will be out, and it's called The Diamond in the Rough. Are you the diamond in the rough? Have you been through some things? Have you been the gem that people slept on? I'm going to take you through the process of how a diamond becomes a diamond. Regardless if it's dirty, regardless of it's in its raw state, it's still a diamond. Y'all will catch that later. I'll give you that one for free too. If you want to continue to see this show, get to TV Land. I accept donations at the Cash App Sunshine Camila. I thank you in advance for that. Black Top Streetball Association, BTSBA.com. As you saw earlier, Wally Dixon was in the building, my big brother. If you remember AM1, which was in the 80s and 90s.
It was.
If you remember them, you know who Main Event is. And I say it all the time, 85% of my guests I never met in person because of him. But however, this is what support looks like.
Yeah.
And if y'all want to know a secret, I never met him in person either. That part. If you have people that are doing something dope and you want to see them have a conversation here, please inbox me on Facebook, Sunshine Camila. On IG, I am Sunshine Camila and Keeping It Real Conversations. Yes, you are talking to me. You can also email me. What is that? Email me at CamilaFoster51@gmail.com. Again, this is the website. I need you go to support my sister. Again, if you're looking for a church home, yeah, this is the new plug. If you're looking for a new church home and you're looking for a real pastor, a real apostle, do I continue to say real, one who can see, real, one who can hear? Nobody got to tell her nothing. It's Apostle Shadonna Anderson at New Beginnings Worship Center. We are 17360?
Hero.
Listen here, 17360 West 8th Mile in Southfield. If you don't believe me, come see for yourself. If you really want to change in your life, come see for yourself. As they said, who is this man? That's all I'm going to say. You want to be a part of a real family? Where jealousy don't,
It don't exist.
That support on day one, how about that? So, if you really want to be a part of a real family, I'm not playing. This is doors open of the church. You really want to be saved. You really want the blessings of God on your life. I promise you that you don't have to look no further. I promise you. We done been through enough. We don't got time to be playing with the games. If you want to play games, go play Pac-Man. This ain't it.
Hey, I got Pac-Man hoodies too.
Listen, she got the Pac-Man shirts. Okay, I'm just saying. It's real over here. Ain't no doing all this talking. It's about it. We for the streets. For real. And we come from the streets. For real. Listen. I'm just grateful tonight and thankful that everybody stopped by. I love y'all. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You are literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again since I started this show in 2020. Again, I have some of the dopest guests on this side of heaven, and tonight is no different. On next Tuesday, I will have one of our own too, Deacon Andre Ward, who is actually a truck driver. He will be here talking about living out your dreams. Again, we ain't playing on this side of heaven.
We're not.
And the last words is to Elder Alicia. What you got to say, girl?
Village.
And your dog, we've been talking all day. Like, really?
I was hoping y'all didn't hear this, but
oh, girl, we heard it.
My God, sorry, y'all. I'm in the front room. Anyway, to the village, keep growing, keep glowing, keep guiding in everything. Keep him at the center, the beginning, and the end, and everything else will fall into place.
Praise the Lord. And y'all didn't see her drop the mic, but she did. However, I will see y'all on next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let somebody know that we are here. Listen, the truth is the truth. It is what it is. And again, shameless plug, but I'm not shamed. It is that God is real. And I'm seeing it every day. Not only have God changed, but you're going to see very, very soon why this skin is glowing so much. And we have spoken into existence that Elder Alicia store will be sold out. And she's gonna be on back order, like, hey, I got all these customers and I can't get to my stuff, and I got all of this. Listen, why not? So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Peace.
Peace. Love y'all. Thank you, Sunshine.
You're so welcome. Never.